Xenosystems Fragments. Mandatory Mixes. Nickland. Narrated by Skeptical Waves. On the outer right, where questions of order and disorder are undergoing incremental rigorization, the theme of entropy is becoming ever more insistent. It is already approaching the status of a microcultural tick, and this is a positive sign. On the left, in contrast, and utterly predictably, entropy is a zealous cause. If spontaneous social sorting reduces disorder, then the progressive mind immediately concludes it has to be stopped. We should promote ever greater diversity. But the magic of the melting pot wasn't simply the fact of its jumble, it was that various groups were compelled to interact, share ideas, discuss their differences and learn from their disagreements. America's social architecture was uniquely adept at incubating a range of collaboration. The fact that we couldn't get away from one another fueled the nation's dynamism. That's no longer true. The principle of live and let live has led us to look away when coming across someone unfamiliar. We should undoubtedly celebrate victories in the fight for individual rights. But if tolerance is driving balkanization, we need to recognize that the American experience has changed at its root. The fact that such things are now being said, with some panic-driven directness, strongly suggests that the progressive homogenization hoped for isn't advancing through social automatism. If elective differences are to be suppressed, they will have to be deliberately crushed. It could get rough. The preferred social solution of this blog is free association, to mix with discrimination, spontaneously, and variously. Selective hybridity is not homogeneity, or anything close to it. Sadly, and grimly, however, in the titanic clash between an anti-discriminatory, universalist, left and an indiscriminate, ethno-segregative, right, such sensible procedures of dynamic social differentiation are increasingly derided as incomprehensible subtleties, and drowned out. Order is not uniformity, but non-random difference. As cries for mandatory homogenization are raised everywhere, discriminatory variation will need places to escape, to defend, and to hide.